Citizen Advisory, there's a dangerous man inside here. He is the Prime Minister of Israel, Benjamin Netanyahu. He's meeting with members of Congress right now. He is wanted by the International Criminal Court for war crimes. He should not be in Washington, D.C. He should be at The Hague, where they try criminals for war crimes. We want to stop giving billions of dollars of our tax money to the Israeli government that has been murdering innocent women, children, men during the last 16 months. We want to stop it. Whatever happened on October 7th doesn't justify collective punishment. There are thousands and thousands of children who have been killed, who are beneath the rubble. And that happened under the Democratic administration of President Biden. And now you have a Republican in the White House who wants the U.S. to own Gaza. Gaza does not belong to the United States. In fact, Gaza belongs to the Palestinian people. The United States should pay reparations for all the bombs that we have dropped on the people.
Doing good today?
We're doing good, thank you, sir. We appreciate our freedom of speech here. So let's use our freedom of speech to say, no war criminal! Netanyahu, let's send him to The Hague! No war criminal! Send Netanyahu to The Hague! It is an affront to us as Americans and to the whole world community that the first head of state to visit President Trump is somebody who has been ruled by the International Criminal Court that he should be tried for war crimes. What does that say about this country? Whether it's the Democrats or the Republicans, we have been paying with our tax dollars for 1,000-pound, 2,000-pound bombs that have been destroying the entire strip of Gaza. Thank you for shaking your head in agreement, because it is heartbreaking what we have done to the 1.8 million people in Palestine who do not deserve collective punishment. In fact, it is totally against international law, and that's why the International Court of Justice has called it a plausible genocide. That's why Amnesty International has said it's a genocide. Human Rights Watch has said it's a genocide. Why? Because it is a genocide. And the whole world is looking at the United States and saying, how is it that the American people are so complacent when we are complicit in genocide? And we need to show the world community that we're not complicit. So if you're all from the United States, we all have a stake in this, because our tax dollars should be going to help people, whether it's affordable housing in the U.S., a better healthcare system than the disastrous one we have now, infrastructure that we know all over the country needs tremendous improvement, and to deal with the climate crisis. You're a young person. Aren't you worried about the climate? What's going to happen to this beautiful climate, this beautiful planet that we live in? That's where we should be spending our money, not billions of dollars to kill people, to maim people, to starve people. It is unconscionable that that's what we have been doing under both Democrats and Republicans. So thank you for listening to me. I hope you will think about the people of Gaza when you're inside there, knowing that a war criminal, Netanyahu, is responsible for this kind of horrific destruction, is in there meeting with the heads of our government right now. An absolute shame. It shows the rest of the world that we don't care about human rights. We don't care about the Palestinian. It shows the level of racism in this country, because if we were talking about white people, we wouldn't be talking about ethnically cleansing them, taking 1.8 million people from Gaza and putting them somewhere else. The rest of the Arab world has said no to this crazy plan of Trump to own Gaza. We don't own Gaza. We don't own Canada. We don't own the Panama Canal. Let's stick with this idea of America first, do things to help this country, not to destroy people's lives around the world.